Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2. In the last episode, we rode on a bear and dealt with some ice physics here in the second section of the Warp Room. In this episode, we're going to probably complete the rest of this section of the Warp Room by completing these two levels and then fighting the boss that comes after it. I'm setting some deja vu. I feel like I said something similar to that when we completed the first section of the Warp Room. But anyways, this is another level where we're going to be chased down by a big giant snow boulder thing, so let's get on to it, I suppose. Now, this one's a little bit more difficult than the first one because those platforms that make you jump and then stop for a short period of time are pretty much everywhere. So you're going to want to be careful and memorize where they are, just in case if you die, just in case you don't die, and everything will be alright. Here, you're safe to go a little bit faster because, well, you are. And then if you don't roll underneath that, you're going to die completely, and I got stunned there. That's okay because there's nothing chasing me, so there's no real penalty in taking that. Now, there is this section up here, which I am going to take because there are some boxes we can get up here. Now, this isn't really much of a secret. It is pretty much obvious. The only thing that's a little difficult is that jump there because you have to slide underneath that and then jump so you don't fall in the pit. And once you do that, you go onto this platform here that will take you back to that fork in the road. So it's really not much of a secret, it's just a little challenge, I suppose, getting some Wumpa Fruit. As I mentioned before, this game has so many Wumpa Fruits that I can't even count them all. There are way too many. Now you're going to want to take these slide platforms because, as you see there, that's not a good thing if you get paralyzed for a short amount of time from those things. And just slide, and then we can make it underneath. Sweetness, and we got ourselves the checkpoint, which is even better. Now I believe this is the last section of this level, but it's also the most challenging section of the level. And you're gonna want to not get stunned throughout this section and not stop like I did, because you're going to die, just like I did there. Alright, so let's see if we can do that just a little bit better. Now that I know what's coming, I can slide a little bit and then jump, and then, oh, I should have taken that. I should have taken that stupid thing. Ugh. Take this. It's really not a good idea to stop and go while this boulder's chasing you, especially in this last section, because, oh my god. Alright. Well, at least we have plenty of lives to do this, so I'm not really worrying too much. However, I'm going to take my sweet time. I keep forgetting that's there. I'm going to remember that next time if I die. What the heck was that? It made me slide to the right. That was stupid. Ugh. Alright. That's fine, game. If you want to make me go to the right, that's cool. Alright, we'll do this. Alright, this is not the last section, as I thought it was. Alright, so here we have another bonus area. Not too difficult. Just jump, collect all the Wumpa Fruit. If you really want to, there's no harm in not collecting them, considering they give you a lot of lives. Let's do this so we can get all that. And down here is a switch. You're going to want to trigger that. You're going to want to jump over this. And my commentary is getting really blurring. Perfect choice of words there. But we get one life out of the deal and some Wumpa Fruit and some boxes. Pretty nice thing going on. And there is the crystal, and I believe this is the last section in this level. Now this is the most challenging section. You're going to want to get a pretty good head start against this boulder here, for obvious reasons that we'll see in just a second, once we get to it. There are going to be some jerkish placed boxes that you're going to not want to miss. And when we get there, I will show you. You're going to want to take all of these just so you can get a little bit of extra speed. And take a little... Yeah, see? They put one of these boxes in there just for that. And then you have these boxes, too, in which if you don't have enough speed ahead of the giant rock, you're going to die. And I mean... Wow, okay, Crash. Alright, let's just get the gem. There we go. And make it to the end of the level. Sweet! So that was pretty good. That wasn't too difficult. It takes me longer to normally complete that level, so I'm glad we're done with it. So we got both the crystal and the gem, so we have fully 100% completed this level. Crash Crush. What a level we got going on here. Alright, now we gotta head into the last level of the hub world, of the second section of the hub world. The Eel Deal. Now this level is not that difficult, but there are a lot of places where you can die in it. As you will see, we do have an Aku Aku mask, so we could take a free hit if necessary, but we have this fan, and I took damage there. Unintentionally, of course. And I died. Well, way to make a liar out of me, game. You have made the biggest liar out of me known to man. We're going to want to kill these guys. And then this fan, you want to go underneath them so you don't take damage. And then you have this eel guy where if you're in the water when the water's yellow, or in this case electrified, then you're going to die, and that's not a good thing. Let's go underneath the fan so we don't die. And this level has one of the most jerkish secrets I have ever seen in a video game in my life. And I will show you guys what that is. This game, like I mentioned before, is filled with tons of disgusting secrets. And they're crazy. So first of all, we'll get the Aku Aku mask just because. Now you see all of these nitro boxes in one box here. Well, you see how there's a dead end, right? Joke's on you. This is not a dead end. You can go through that wall to get to a secret area in this level. Now that's insane. Why would the game do that? There's no indication for how you would know to do that. You would just see all those nitro boxes in that one box. You would get that one box and then you would leave the level. Now there is something back here, and that is the green gem. So if you manage to figure out that you're supposed to do that, you get the green gem out of the deal, which is really cool. Again, how would you know to do it? I have no idea, but we have done it. We're also going to want to be careful on the way back so we don't die and avoid all the enemies we didn't kill on the way to that gem so we don't get wrecked. And now we're going to want to take a nice quick section going back here because we don't want to hit any of these nitro boxes or else, well, we take a hit. But now that we have done that, we can take the normal path and everything will be just fine. We have successfully got the green gem, so everything is alright in the world. Alright, so there's a secret area there. I will collect a checkpoint before jumping into it. And this bonus section is not too difficult if memory serves correctly. And I could be wrong. No, it doesn't seem that difficult. Let's just ground pound this to gain some extra lives and some boxes along the way. And then we have these bouncy things, which I'm not even going to bother because, as I mentioned before, they take way too long to go down. Wow, that was it? Wow, okay. Not too difficult. Now, with that green gem in mind, this game, now hopefully you guys understand how jerkish of a game this is. It's not as challenging as Crash 1 in my opinion. However, there are a lot of nasty secrets, so you're just going to want to be careful. I'm not sure if I want to go this way or if I want to go the other way. Something tells me I want to go this way, maybe? I don't remember. And I'm thinking I'm supposed to go the other way. There are things back there that I want to check out. So let me head back really quick, back to that fork in the road, because I think I was supposed to go that way first, because if you go that way, there are things back there, and there's a dead end for you. And avoiding everything without dying, which is nice. I don't think I've taken a hit so far in this level, surprisingly enough. Now let's head this way first. Yep, there is the crystal. So if we didn't go this way, we'd miss all these boxes and the crystal. And of course, since the crystal is required, we would have to come back in this level anyways in order to get that. But now that we have gotten back and gotten it, we can head the normal way, which is weird because the normal path doesn't have the Wumper Fruit path. It just has nothing in it telling you that that's the way to go. So it's not too bad. Alright, let's just head through this madness. Now, don't jump in the hole or else you're going to miss these boxes. I think that's why they're there, because you will kind of not even see the hole and you'll fall right into it, and then you're just going to be really sad. Now there's nothing back there, so that's good. Now behind here, there's nothing, so good stuff. And now there is a checkpoint I want to grab, and this block to get rid of all the nitro boxes in the level. And now we can just safely jump up here and follow this trail, which is cool that Crash can do this, because there's no other part. There's like a couple other parts in the game where you're able to do this with Crash. Swing on these this rope here, or this grate, I think. Yeah, it's a grate. I don't even know. I'm dumb. But then we have this section, which is not too difficult. You're not going to want to do a slide jump over here, or else these things are going to murder you and everything you stand for. So let me wait until they go down just a little bit before we jump. And wow, that's it. Didn't think the level was that short. But there we go. The level's done. And all we have left now is the boss fight. And then we'll be done with the second section. This LP, I think, is going by way too fast for my liking. I mean, the levels aren't that short, and I mean, to be fair, the game's not that short either. But I think we've 100%ed everything in this section, so that's perfect. And someone's talking to us.
10 of 25 crystals. You're on your way. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult. Again, be wary of the pathways between warp ruins. Remember, I'm counting on you.
Cortex is counting on us. But, as you see... Oh no, we didn't 100% the warp room area because we have to get that last gem, which we will go back and get later on. So, for now, let's go and fight the boss. What do we got going on for us? This boss is unique to Komodo Brothers. Now, this boss wasn't in the first game, so these are completely new, and they're really easy to fight. So they circle their swords around, which are easy to avoid because they go so slow. And I believe in the PAL version of this game, the swords actually go a lot faster than in the US version. So I don't know what that means for us, but maybe they're saying that we're completely bad at this game. So let's just hit this and then hit him, and there we go. That's 2 hits down and 1 more to go. So, as you can see, this boss is really easy. I mean, look at this. I'm just standing here and he's not hitting me with his swords. But I'm going to want to move so he doesn't hurt me. And I believe he's going to spin and then he's going to throw his sword. Just circle around him. And then once he stops moving, that's pretty much it. I mean, pretty easy boss, all things considered. There we go. That's it. I mean, I did say the bosses were a little bit more difficult than in the first game, but I think I'm lying, because that was one of the easiest bosses I've ever fought in my life. I mean, I think I might have fought easier bosses, but that was not that hard whatsoever. That was really freaking simple. But here we are. Warp Room Level 3.
Good show, Crash. The Komodo Brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now is not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
Alright, you guys, so I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next time on Crash Bandicoot 2, we're going to be doing and starting up the 3rd section of the Warp Room. And these levels are among the most challenging levels in the game. I mean, there are more sections of the Warp Room later on, but this part always gave me trouble, and I hope it doesn't this time. So, with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more Crash Bandicoot 2. See you guys then.